quiet. He can dribble from the left, he can dribble from the right. The problem is that you think he's slow, you think he's not running that hard, but guess what? He is gliding through the games. Now, on the other side, Neto is a more ferocious, direct running winger. He's running at you at pace, hence the injury record he has. Now, you can say that for Olise to have some kind of very dodgy injury record. I understand. Oh, before I go further, let me show you why some of the concerns of welcome to the present. If you just joined for the first time, be kind enough to strike that like button, like the video, very important. Subscribe here to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Extremely important. So I saw this tweet yesterday, very interesting on X, and let me share it with you guys. It says, Neto or Olise, would you like him if we could have one? Who would you prefer, Neto or Olise? Let me know what would be your preferred choice. Now, for me, both players are exciting players, very good, tricking wingers. Very good. I would love to have both of them. I know it's impossible, so we're going to just pick one, guys. Pick one, Neto or Olise. Let's look at the skill set of both players. Now, for Olise, very creative winger, plays on the left as an inside forward, tricky. It doesn't play with so much ferocious pace, but extremely tricky, dangerous customer. Go and ask Manchester United fans, go and ask Man City fans. They will not forget what Olise has done to their team. Now, he's not a direct running, morally winger, but he's this passive, dropping the shoulder, dribbling winger that is very creative. It helps to link play with the other team, with his teammates rather. I know I'm struggling with my words. Very sneaky. See, he looks disinterested, but he will hurt you. He looks disinterested, he will hurt you. He's very tough, very quiet. He can dribble from the left, he can dribble from the right. The problem is that you think he's slow, you think he's not running that hard, but guess what? He is gliding through the games. Now, on the other side, Neto is a more ferocious, direct running winger. He's running at you at pace, hence the injury record he has. Now, you can say that for Olise to have some kind of very dodgy injury record. I understand. Oh, before I go further, let me show you why some of the concerns of some of the people regarding both players, right? Seeing player after player derailed by injuries, my answer is neither. So he doesn't want neither Neto or Olise. And I understand his concerns and his fears. I get it. I believe it's our friends Elliot that said availability is the best ability. I get it. Availability is the best ability. But guess what? If either Neto or Olise signs for Arsenal, the volume of games they have to play will be reduced to the bare minimum compared to when they play for Wolves and Crystal Palace respectively. Because when they play for those teams, they are they're star player, the marquee players for those teams, so they have to play all the time. So part of the volume of games, the susceptibility to injury is high. But if they come to play for a club like Arsenal, they have to compete with the likes of Martinelli, what's his name, Saka. So the volume of games will not be as high. So sometimes we just have to take a chill pill. I get it, whether we like it or not, injuries or not injury, Olise or Neto are exciting wingers that Arsenal fans should want to get. I get the injury record, yes, but guess what? They are still young. Yes, Neto has suffered an ACL injury last season. He came back. It looks like never suffered it. The pace is still there. The burst is still there. The zest is still there. The mobility is still there. So why are we overly concerned? And for AZ, he hasn't had that kind of injury, but it's always stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. But like I said, if he plays for a bigger club where the burden of games are shared, the injury records will go down drastically. I believe, in my opinion. So there was another tweet. Let me see there. I think there's another tweet regarding those players. Now, Adam K says, we need more pace in our squad, which Neto gives you, but his injury record makes any deal a huge risk. I get it. And for Easy too, and for Olise too, right? The injury record makes a huge risk. I'm going to reiterate it. If we end up acquiring either Olise or Pedro Neto, they will not be they won't have the responsibility of playing the volume of games they play for their respective club, because they have to share games and compete with likes of Martinelli and Saka. So I understand the concern. Olise is quality, but more of a creator and feel more similar to what we've got. Don't think either of them are options given what they will cost. See, players these days are very, very expensive, especially if you're going to buy from the EPL. But we cannot ignore that these guys are qualities. They are top quality players that will add different qualities to Arsenal. See, we need a creative or a moralling winger this season to put a bit of pressure on Martinelli and put a bit of pressure uh, on Saka. And either Eze, sorry, what am I keep saying Eze? Either Olise or Neto will do a great job, regardless of the fears of injury. Guys, injuries are part of the game. Yeah, we've suffered. We have PTSD from Partey, right? From Rosicky years gone by. But these guys are still relatively young. So you can't be definite about the injury records. So I think with the reduced volume of games, they won't suffer so much injuries like they're suffering right now. And we know how tough and congested EPL has been for the last 2 seasons. So let's take it. So let's stick to the skill set. For me, Olise for me is I will take in the heartbeat. And for Neto too, I will take in the heartbeat. But if you press me and box into a corner and make me make a decision of which one will I pick, I'll pick Neto because of his pace, his directness, his effervescent. For me, Neto is that guy. Especially when he had that ACL injury and it came back, I was thinking, yeah, maybe we'll lose that burst of pace. He will lose a bit of the agility he had. It looks like nothing was missing. He came back and he seemed better. Now he has suffered on that injury. I don't know how long that's going to take, but that's not an ACL injury. But I still think if you press me, I'll go for Neto because of the pace. Now, Oliseto is great. I like the fact that he's a creative winger, meaning he can actually move from the wings to the middle of the pitch. I like the way he glides with the ball, but because I want more of direct running and pace, I would go for Neto. So, guys, let me know which one will you prefer, Olise or Neto. Let me know in the comment section. You can't pick both. No, let's not get greedy. You can't pick both. The question is Olise or Eze. If you had one option to pick one, just one, which one will you pick? Let me know in the comment section. So like the video on the way out, very, very important. Subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.